was difficult because, first of all, I didn't speak English and I was new to the country, so I didn't know how the system worked in Canada.
A group supporting survivors of domestic abuse says those who are Black, Indigenous, and of color have been left out of the system. Now, Battered Women's Support Services hopes to change that through a new initiative called the Color of Violence campaign, and a warning: some of the details in this story may be disturbing.
I think this is a really good time for us to center the voices of Black, Indigenous, and racialized survivors of domestic and sexualized violence in BC, for their voices to be heard and to be sure that their experiences are informing policy, service delivery, and any kind of legislation that the BC government is planning. We have not seen the kind of engagement, provincially or nationally, that would disaggregate this race and gender data that we want to see in the contemporary 21st century.
Many of our service provisions over the years have been quite modeled after white and dominant culture. And that has meant that many survivors, both sexual assault survivors for our specific target group at WAVA, and also other folks who are experiencing many intersections of violence, many folks don't feel like they can walk through the doors or access services.
Topics Color of Violence will look at include police and legal responses, mental health, immigration, housing, and income assistance. These are important perspectives JUNKO Milton says she wishes she had access to 20 years ago.
When I fled violence, when I went through divorce, the abusive partner, knew the system really well. So he was able to navigate the system the way he wanted to, and I just didn't know anything about. I just knew nothing. It's very overwhelming, very lonely, it's scary.
Well, things are different now. Milton and her dog Coco work in outreach in Vancouver. She's optimistic others will benefit from the feedback compiled through this project.
Their voices matter, and they matter, and there is a support out there, and they're not alone.
In Vancouver, Ria Renouf, City News.